So the more that we can, as the listener, relax our body, open our mind to what it is they're saying, not feel so pressured to do something, even though we want to help them feel better, we get scared of it too. The very best thing we can do is to relax, as I said, our bodies, and be able to hear what it is they're experiencing in a curious, non-judgmental, and empathetic way, which allows them to open up more about their experience.
And I would give them hope, don't downgrade them. Try to understand more from this that I've said, talked about, because downgrading someone with a mental illness is not cool to do. Makes it worse. Makes you feel that less of a person than you already do. It just takes time. And like I said, it don't happen overnight. It takes years sometimes. It has for me, and I'm still dealing with it. It's a lifetime thing. Sometimes you gotta give them space, let them have, not too much space, but let them have fun, enjoy life.
And oftentimes the family member becomes quite anxious and scared, and it's not easy for them to provide that calm, non-anxious presence. But to the degree the family member, they become more anxious and more agitated, perhaps trying to convince their loved one that there really isn't anybody out in the alley, or there isn't anybody calling their name. The more one does that kind of thing, the more the situation tends to escalate. So being able to calm oneself, and as Lynn said, being interested and curious about what experience our child or our loved one is having. Well, sometimes just listening to the person and asking questions and asking additional questions and asking for clarification. It's very common for the individual who's experiencing that psychosis to then themselves begin to make sense of it. And as they talk, and as they explain, and as they describe, and as they clarify, you can almost watch them become calmer and calmer, and then put some meaning to it. Mm-hmm. And it's and then you might hear them say, I am being too paranoid, or I know that person's really not in the alley, or I know that boyfriend never really did exist, and he probably isn't coming. That doesn't mean they won't have the experience another time, but for that moment, they're more clear about that and they're calmer. So we have both the adolescent or the young person calmer and the family person calmer. And while it's recommended that the parent be calm and that helps the child to be calmer and helps them to manage that psychosis experience, that's a very difficult thing to ask parents to do. So having somebody, a third party, an objective third party for the parent to consult with is recommended. And at Quiet Minds, we offer parent education, we offer multi-family therapy, we offer family therapy for individual families, but we're helping the parent to talk about what it is they're going through, and their fears and their anxieties and their confusion,